Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus, and I'm here again to drop off a nugget in hopes that it will serve a purpose, a wonderful purpose, one of opening up what needs to be opened up so that openness can do what openness does. You ever think about how in the presidential election of 2016, the American people had put before them a representative of the Republican Party, a representative of the Democratic Party, and each representative were being referred to as a representation of evil. Each party called the representative of the other party an example of evil. In one political party, all of its earlier competitors called at least one of them bona fide evil. That one is the one who got the nomination to represent the Republican Party, the one that everybody referred to as the bona fide evil. And on the other side, it was held not by the Democrats, but by the Republicans, that the Democratic representative was evil. And so it was put before the American people to the extent that the American people felt the only choice they had was to vote for what they called the lesser of two evils. And so the one who had been called, who had risen to the top of the Republican Party, the big devil, well, that one also became the President of the United States, empowered by the position of President of the United States, the biggest evil on the face of the earth, and at least in this devil's mind. And so I personally think that his intention is to take over the world as being the most deceitful, the most evil and heartless individual on earth. Now, that's just a thought. I'm not saying that is true. But ladies and gentlemen, even in that election, now you're having a situation where we're talking about the next election. And they're saying that the most evil guy has done all of his evil stuff right before the people's eyes and daring them to see what they see, daring them to hear what they hear, while in effect challenging another candidate about some possible wrongdoings. Possible wrongdoings, nothing that's been established except a challenge, while at the same time everything that he's done is being known and expects to get over on the American people. And I just saw a presentation for his 2020 run, and it's set up, it's made for television. I don't think the Democrats are going to be able to deal with this one, because this guy is like making him a James Bond guy walking into the future. Look at all the things I've done for this country. Anything that ever been said negative about him is discarded, and all of the negativity has been applied to his challengers. All that he has done has been applied to his challengers, and he's strictly clean. And the amazing thing is that many of the American people are going to see him just as that, strictly clean. And that's not funny. But here's what we have, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to what we have. We have what we have considered the devil. Now, let it be known, Democrats and others consider Donald Trump as so evil that he is as if the devil. Not the devil because they think the devil got to be bigger than Donald Trump. But that's the role that Donald Trump is playing in this country. And that those who follow Donald Trump, believe in Donald Trump, are devil worshippers. Now the Democrats see Donald Trump in the Republican Party as that. They don't see themselves as that. However, the Republicans see the Democrats as evil, heartless, no patriotism, mean, deceitful, crooked. All that the Republicans themselves have presented to the American people that they themselves are. This is how they see the Democrats. And for the most part, the Democrats are just like that. And the reason that they are like that is because we are all like that. We Republicans and Democrats alike are all like that. Some of us have gone further to the extreme than others. And you might ask, then what is there? Well, what is the middle ground? Is there a middle ground? There's no middle ground. There's a right ground. And we say right, if you're interested in peace, if you're interested in prosperity, there's a right ground. If you're interested in freedom, if you're interested in joy in your life, there's a right ground. And if you're interested in the fulfillment of your dreams, there is a right way. Now, that means basically you not having to worry about anything for your survival because those needs will be met, guaranteed beyond shadow of doubt, just like the blood that's flowing through your veins. It's going to happen. You don't have to worry about that. You're guaranteeing that to each other. Basically meaning that that gift that you have, that is unique to you, that is so essential in the process of making sure that all these things happen, that this heavenliness on earth happen, has to employ you to be you, to give yourself in a career of your choosing, a career that gives you your greatest joy, that allows you to be exactly who you are. That is so essential, and that is each and every last one of us applying ourselves in this creativeness. Man, we will never have to worry about the lack of health care, from the womb to the tomb, or education unlimited and unrestricted. Food, clothing, and shelter, oh, never worry. In abundance, heavenliness, the structures, infrastructures, the transportation, and all of the other things in there, that the imagination is the only limiter. And we do that for one another, and there is no debt, no taxes, no fees, no money, no anything involved. None of that is involved at all. We eliminate that because we have to recognize, ladies and gentlemen, that for hundreds of years we have been living the dreams and aspirations of those who have died hundreds of years ago. They just passed it on to us, and we've been living it out. And today, what we have right here in the middle of America is what has been given to us. Even the founding fathers, what they did, all of that together, it comes together right here with us, here in the United States of America today. Where we have on one side somebody say the devil trying to take over the country. And on the other side, you say, you got nothing better to offer. And so we have this challenge before us. You, we, the American people. It is time for us to live our dream. And our dream has nothing to do with their dream. Their dream is, it's whatever you want to call it, its baby. And it is not sufficient enough for us. That's why we have automobiles that can talk now, rather than just drive down the street. We got them that can tell us when we're running off the highway. We have them that allow drivers down the road when we are asleep. That's the advancement in the automobile technology, in automobiles. And we the people still dealing with history. No, my friends, it's time we move a step up. And the step that we need to move up is to get where each of us want to go. Get to where each of us want to go. Each of us want to be free. Not a single one of us want to be in bondage. Not a single one of us. And every last one of us want peace. We don't have to worry about anything. Nobody mugging us. Nobody doing this or that. We want to be prosperous in our lives. That means that those things that we want, need, or desire, we have accessibility to them. We want to make sure that we have joy in our lives. And that means basically that who we are, we have something to give. We are important. We just as important as anybody. We believe in them and they believe in us. And now we're doing what we're supposed to do. That's our joy. And because of the way we connect this together, all of our dreams, they come true. Because we come in the world and want to do something. We know what it is. Now we're doing it. That's the first of all. And everything else is like cream on the top. This is something that you are being offered. This is the future for every American. Yes, there have to be some changes in a whole bunch of things. But our goal, our aim must be to make sure that we, the people here in the United States of America, enjoy this life, participate in this life, be holding on to one another in this life, being who we are in this life. That means, in case you didn't catch it, that means everybody got a job. That means that everybody got health care. That means that everybody got education. Everybody got food, clothing, and shelter. Everybody got whatever they need. Transport. Everybody got whatever they need. Vacate. Everybody got whatever they need in this life. Because in effect, that's all we are doing. Creating more of it. More of it. And yes, there will be technological advances whereby many of us who find ourselves engaged in certain activities will not be required any longer, because it will be for technological advances and to move us out of the workplace, but not to cause us problems, not to make us nobodies, but open up doors for us to do other things. If it's nothing but to travel and see the world. My God, this is heaven. So, ladies and gentlemen, in order for this to happen, you're going to have to go to the polls in November and not vote for Republicans, not vote for Democrats, but write in Eddie Marcus. Write my name in on the ballot as the next president of the United States. And this is your statement saying to all that you're claiming back your right to represent yourself. Because in this new order of things, the foundation of its power is rested in you, believing in you to the extent that you respect everybody else as you. And you're protecting and guaranteeing and assuring that that same love that you desire, want for yourselves, you're protecting in others. I want to thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for giving me this your time. And this is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye.